Hello everyone and welcome to Zelda Speedrun. Today we have another Majora's Mask Randomizer Tournament Season 4 race, and it is between two French players, Aosuna and Icola. So let's get started. On the com with me today will be Axel. Hi Axel.
Hi Wispy.
And on the tracking we have Treckles and Base Point. So let's get ready. You guys have to know that we have a 5 minutes delay for the start of this restream because the seed took 12 minutes to gen.
I wonder what fun we'll have.
Yeah, it's either going to be the most baby seed we've ever seen, or it's going to be quite something, I would say.
It's clearly going to revolve Romani's mask and Cafe mask, because that's in our hash, and the Mask of Nonsense.
The Mask of Nonsense?
Yeah.
Which one is that? Gildo Mask?
No, the Mask of Sense.
Oh, yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, makes sense now. It all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So Cafe's mask is in the well?
Either that or Romani's, just so that we can do sound check.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen Soundcheck having anything in the bracket so far.
But so far, in terms of the clock tower, I tried to get a good look at whatever item was up there. I want to say it might be magic, because it was like a small jar.
Oh, I haven't paid attention to that. In my defense, I was busy setting up stuff.
I mean, I was eating a cinnamon roll.
That's also a good defense for not seeing that. Well, we'll see.
I saw it while eating.
I'm also seeing that Aosuna's tracker is already in go mode, so...
Yeah, Aosuna needs to reset that tracker.
It should be starting unless the timer is wrong. No?
There we go. We're off.
Oh, there we go, yeah.
And Aosuna still hasn't reset the tracker on their side, so, oh boy. Oh yeah, whose audio are we listening to today, Wispy?
None. Because I forgot to say that. We're gonna listen to Aosuna's audio.
There we go.
You're working.
And apparently I do have good eyes, because that was magic, and out of logic, gilded chest right here.
Yeah, straight off the bat.
Garo already? Okay.
Oh, wow!
Chad is saying the J word already. And it's not Joker.
Well, we'll see, because an early East access could be for the well, so that's not quite yet, is it?
We do have a pictograph box in the tree.
Interesting. They're both doing exactly the same route so far.
So, who wins the Tunic War?
I haven't seen the... I think I like Icola's better.
Ooh, I like Aosuna, but then again, I'm just a fan of blue.
Yeah, I have a blue suit, if I remember correctly. Ooh, the Ocean Title Deed on the Tingle here.
We got Ocean Title Deed on the Tingle already.
Also, Fox, the Garo is not relevant until we find Hookshot, or Moonsteer and Deku Mask.
I think Fox means just the kind of access in general.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Also, Purple Rupee on the 40 Rupee purchase, which we're probably not going to get. Alright, Woodfall Temple is WAP.
Okay.
Beavers are dead. Fisherman Game is dead. And Ocean Spider House Chest is dead.
Temple, I'm gonna update.
Chuckles, you really want to see Fisherman game because you've never done it before. I know.
Okay, I think I missed a hint. So it's Woodfall Temple, Beavers, Ocean Spider House Chest, and the last
Fisherman
one
game
was?
is dead.
Fisherman game. Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
And we did just get a Stone Tower Temple Foolish, so that is that's actually a good hint to get.
Yeah, it is.
Icola deciding to stab some Dodongos, Aosuna following suit.
Yeah, they're having an identical route so far.
Mm-hmm. I don't think Aosuna saw the 4 gossips, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, for the whoever's tracking Aosuna, can you also mark the Epona song, please, since we start with it? Thank you. All right,
Goron
and
Race
Goron. Yep, Goron Race is dead. And Mountain Village is foolish.
Oh, no you go, even though I gen the seed.
That Mountain Village foolish could also mess with us, as we saw in previous races.
Yeah, only in the case of Kitten Mask.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it can be, because of multi-location, it can be a logical nightmare sometimes.
There's the mask of nonsense.
In Cemetery's favorite grotto as well.
Yeah, so let's see if that actually provides the nonsense as I like.
And also, it's so early in the seed, so if it's like, if it's your well logic and you don't find a wallet, the runners might completely forget about it. So it's not something you keep in the back of your mind.
True. Another big one in Termina Field. It's the spin attack upgrade.
Yeah, Speed Mastery. I personally really like this item.
It's not bad.
Yeah, and Stumpy is small, like Sam is pointing out. Oh! Did I see Ocean Spider House Day 1 having Deku Mask?
I'm sorry, did you just say Deku Mask on Ocean Spider House Day 1?
Yeah. We're about to see it again on Aosuna's side if you wanna double check, but excuse me? Oh
okay.
no! Oh no, what did I roll?
Okay. And Aosuna did have to double check that just to make sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the kind of hint when you're running and you see that, you're like, wait, hold on a second. Chest or day 1 reward?
I mean, they already saw the hint for the chest, so it would have to be day 1 at this point.
Yeah, for
then
sure.
Again,
That might be why he was double checking.
It.
Yeah. I once in a qualifier I misread the hint, but then later I got the hint for the chest reward, and then I was like, oh, I misread it then, and I fixed it, but it'd have been dramatic.
Also, Chuckle's kind of like playing the smart game, looking up a YouTube video on where the skulls are.
Yeah.
We need a hookshot bow, bombs, and fire arrows. So
Yeah,
Woodfall
for-
Temple can't
Exactly.
have those.
Yeah, that's
There's
already a lot of hints that the game is giving indirectly.
Mm-hmm. We also just saw the duplicate hint. West Clocktown also Wath.
Oh no, it's gonna be bank free.
There's There's a lot of checks there. It could be night mass purchase.
Oh my god, I'm sorry for the runners, but I'm actually hoping there's something on the all-night mass purchase. Yeah, love getting the repeat hints here, so that the runners get like, yeah, you have to do Ocean Spider House in this seed.
When is it not big for P?
The worst part is that chest is dead, like the chest inside is dead, so you can't even like, double route it or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in West Clocktown that it could be.
Yeah. Well, Cemetery, we might see a seed with bank free required today, so...
Yeah, but he didn't roll it.
Yeah, that is true.
It's like that, the stone, Luigi. You didn't make it.
And what's Golden Race? Oh, Chateau. Nice.
Okay, so bottle and Chateau. Sad location for the Chateau, though, so we're not going to grab that again.
No. And yeah, and it still, it could help with at least bank 1.
Mm-hmm. That's true. To answer your question, Freep, yes. Bank 1, 2, and 3 are randomized, although the requirements are reduced to 200, 500, and 1,000, respectively.
Yeah. And we're all very thankful to that. Because the 1,000 already feels very tedious.
Why am I getting so much shade for commentary? First Cemetery, now Skygore. Laundry pool is foolish. Sorry, letter to cafe lovers.
What's in the tree? I think it's a rupee, but I'm not 100% sure. Man, I can never tell. If I'm not playing the game, I cannot do the peaks properly. I can tell.
Or whatever it is, Icola is not going for it out of logic, so...
Nope, yeah. So it's probably not important or urgent. There's a vanilla heart piece on the roof here, in the song.
Thanks. Sky, I give you shade to cool you off in this hot summer weather.
That's so kind of you. Nah. Aosuna being slightly too early for a wrong reservation here. I liked how you waited here. Ooh, fire arrow! Wow. Okay, Anju.
We found one of the 4 items we need for that Deku mask.
Oh boy. I'm hoping we see something we don't usually see as last item, like for a go mode item, such as Zora mask. Like, hunting for Zora mask as your... Oh, and Madame Aroma having our hook shot here!
Clocktown! Wow. You're doing that thing again. That puts that Garo mask in logic, and that means that Ocean Title... Oh no, we still need Zora. But if we find Zora, then that Ocean Title Deed turn-in can happen.
Yeah. The Grotto near Secret Shrine is still is in logic though.
True.
Which can lead to some pretty gross situation where it's hard required for like a bow or something. Keg on the East Clocktown chest. Wow.
Jeez, are we sure it's West Clocktown and we didn't accidentally misread it?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was West Clocktown, but... Yeah. I mean, now there's a limit to how many wolf locations within Clocktown you can get, because you used to be able to roll seeds that have like, North Clocktown is wolf, East Clocktown is also wolf. Yeah.
Also, chat, I know it was West, I was just kind of making a joke, because we're finding too much stuff at East!
Yeah. Yeah, East having hookshot and keg. And stockpotting could also be our last way over here location here. We're
This
about
is foolish, but
oh, blue rupee. Thanks.
yeah, Tao Fairy rewards are not counted.
Oh, did I miss a foolish? Is laundry pool foolish?
Yeah, we saw that a little while ago.
Sorry.
Oh, I was like, Aosuna doesn't have it because it's in Road to Sun Swamp, and Icola has done that.
Yeah, section Deku is already so close to being possible right here. Oh, we're about to see another West Clock Town check here. Wait, so they're both going for Guru Guru in spite of knowing that it's foolish.
I guess in the case of Icola, you might as well check it for money, because then you can go towards bank. You get 5 rupees, though, so it's not really worth it. Alternatively, something I would do, which is why I don't run, see if there's any song item, or any sort of item that can be
Yeah, so
useless.
You would go for, like, information.
Yeah. Like, if I found Captain's Hat, then I know, okay, I don't have to do anything in Graveyard, except for maybe Kita and the Grotto.
Yeah, or if you find a bomb or a bottle, you could kind of infer that your bottle locked or bomb locked check are foolish. Kind of, because I think the logic on that is kind of complicated, so it's...
It wouldn't be bottle, because both of them are Sphere 0 checks. So,
yeah.
I doubt that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the fairy rewards are North Clocktown checks, both of them. So even if you can get the fairy in East Clocktown or in the laundry pool, it's not a check that is within East Clocktown and laundry pool. I see that Aosuna is getting some trouble counting to 19 here.
1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100, wait. And
Okay,
just a hard piece.
So it's not Swordsman, and it's not the Postman, which is looking more and more like a bank reward thing.
We did see Bomb Shop on Aosuna's side. Wasn't anything worth it.
It could be on after saving Grandma, to be fair.
Yep. Surprised Aosuna did not deposit the 97 rupees.
I'm wondering if he saves it to like route in the minigames right after, like saving Grandma and then skipping today and saving and then going for the minigames.
Yeah, I guess.
That's what I do sometimes, but then I try to deposit at least some of the money, so who knows.
Yes, Chuckles. If the Stray Fairy is shuffled, then its model is replaced by whatever item is replacing it.
Yep. It's pretty fun to see.
Human Turn-In is just a hard piece.
Yeah, when Saikon is in the way, like you see on Aosuna's side, it can be really hard to hit the kid behind him. Do we not cemetery? I don't think I got the memo about that.
Yeah, here at CSR, we do not condone the injury of kids with anything. Bows, hookshot, bombs, Zorafins, Deku bubbles, none of that.
Yeah, it's fine though. See, they're always fine afterwards, so I would say it's completely fine.
We do, however, find it hilarious.
Isn't that condoning it in a way?
No. Just we find it hilarious, but we don't condone doing it.
Oh, I couldn't see if there was a small chest or a big chest on the bomber's hideout here.
I can never see it.
Yeah, me neither. If I'm not running, I can see it. I need the crispest of pixels to be able to peek. And Icola is having some trouble getting into observatory path here.
There we go.
Yes, cemetery. I do in fact need better glasses. I need them replaced real soon. Oh, I think it was. I think I saw gold on the Icola side, so it's a gilded chest.
I put
Unfortunately,
Icola's in
neither of them
full
have bombs, so
I put it in full screen just to see, and it looked brown to me.
maybe I'm wrong then. Disregard what what I'm saying. Again, I need new glasses, so
Maybe I'm just blind.
maybe we're both blind, and that's why we do commentary. So Aosuna is looking straight at the grotto, but one thing you can do is that you can trigger the cutscene and then look at Skull Kid, and the time it takes is exactly the time for the scrub to go inside the grotto. And time doesn't pass while you do that.
In this case, nothing really to let or there's like no reason to not let time pass. Gorn Village is locked, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but it can be nice if you want to like save time. Like it's more of a time management thing, because time doesn't pass during the Skull Kid cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
So 20 minutes in, roughly, and we already have our 3 Way of a Hero location and 2 of our Foolishes, so very interesting. At least we're not hunting for that.
The comedy option from Fox is that we have Sonata there. Also, thank you, Aosuna, for depositing those rupees.
Yeah, that would indeed be the comedy option. Oh, kitten mask on the kids here.
Okay.
So,
We could,
as a reminder, Mountain Village Ring Foolish does not mean that kitten mask is foolish.
To be specific about that one, if Keaton Mask locks something to make, say, springtime, be accessible, then yeah, Mountain Village Foolish does not affect Keaton Mask. Otherwise, it could be.
It's just that fun multi-location logic that is always a bit hard to grasp, especially when it comes to Blue Boss Warp.
Logic is a harsh mistress. Romani's mask on the business scrub.
Oh my god.
So that's scary because we don't know anything about sound check so far. And we are going to see the Keaton check, which this is a wise idea. You're right here. Might as well.
Yeah. It's good routing so far.
From Skygoro, Bob Grady gives us plastic surgery.
Yeah, Kitten Mask not having anything we see at least. Now I'm wondering what the bomb shop is selling now that we say Grandma. Could be something fun.
Could be something stupid.
It's probably something stupid. Yeah, they both already equipped the mask to say, I didn't see.
I want to say it looked like a bottle of milk or something.
I can't tell. The runner.
Captain's hat on Bank 1.
Bank 1. Captain's hat. Okay. That's probably the wolf.
Yep. Do your rush graveyard right away.
I personally would, yes.
You're not... Fox is saying no, and I'm kind of agreeing because we don't have bombs, so we can't do the other half.
Yeah. But you could also get big progression on that, on the first grotto. I would honestly double dip it, but that's just me, and that's probably why I'm not in the tournament. So
I say wait for day 2, do all your day 2 stuff, and then maybe go at night. Because if you find your bombs, then it's more worth it. If not, maybe consider doing it, because maybe you'll find like explosives inside, like with the bats, maybe.
Yeah, that really depends on how safe you want to play with seed. Like you could play super aggressive and go to the graveyard like right now, get the song, because in my opinion, song knowledge is always really important to get as soon as possible, and then just assess from it and hoping that you're getting something along the way, or accepting that you have to double dip anyway, because like you're gonna have to go back to the graveyard, unless you're waiting for both Bomb and Sonata.
Mm-hmm.
You could at least peek the chest from Kita and come back with bombs later. That's my thinking, but it's a bit more of an aggressive play.
So I'm actually going to read this out for those who may be watching and not reading the chat, especially for those who watch the VOD. Can you explain this logic for me? Mountain Village Foolish. Keaton Quiz. Dang it, chat, don't scroll on me like that. Keaton Quiz leads to progression, but not to Mountain Village Spring. So I could have done Keaton Quiz and Mountain Village Spring for progression. To which our logic reader Fox says, the logic sometimes can ignore Spring because of how many items it needs, which we did recently have this when it came to a Woodfall Temple Foolish hint.
Yeah, Woodfall Temple Foolish, and then we get Oath on the song, right? That was like the seed with,
It was on Egos, because that was the Mirror Shield required in Ocean Spider House Day 1.
Oh, right, that one. Yeah, Aosuna going east is very interesting here, because at this point it's only for one check, and hitting the owl statue, which is always nice progression here. But it's only for one check.
You could also get the owl statue, so that's still some teleportation shenanigans.
Yeah, and it would be easy access to graveyard for later. I guess it's actually I actually think it's a very good play here from Aosuna. And then Icola on the other side is doing more standard play of rushing Swamp Day 2, getting the standard routing done.
This is also not a bad play for Icola too, because you get a lot of stuff done.
Yeah, and the swamp usually has something. Yeah, it seems to be the case, section. Only don't do Kitten Quiz if North Cloaktown or Milk Road are foolish. If Mountain Village is foolish, Kitten Quiz could have something.
Yep.
Okay, this climb, this iceless climb to Ikana Canyon can be so tricky sometimes. I see Aosuna falling into the water here. It's It's a somewhat precise position, and you get so griefed by this Octo.
Oh, I also like what Fox is saying. Discuss Keaton Mask in his doc, because he does have a really good document for logic reading and all that. Yeah. He basically states, North Clocktown or Milk Road is dead, ignore Fox. Or ignore the Keaton quiz.
Don't ignore Fox. Don't ignore Fox.
Do not ignore Fox, especially like when he's telling you logic. You want to read it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm linking this multi-location document on every seed lately. So I'm gonna once again link it here.
To be honest, like this season, if you guys have been watching all the races, you can kind of see where like logic has messed with people. In both multi-location and just general logic. A good example, Lulu's Ledge.
Oh yeah, that one screwed one of the runners. Oh, Aosuna actually potentially being right here to go east. A wallet. Oh,
that puts that mask of nonsense to be useless now because we got a wallet.
Now we're sad, but bank 2, potentially bank 3, potentially all 9 mask.
Bank 2 and Logic, Bank 3 not yet. But
not 3, not yet, but like having one wallet puts you one step closer to having 2 wallets.
To answer the question, Vreep, one wallet logically unlocks Bank 2. Both wallets logically unlock Bank 3.
Yeah, exactly right.
Bank 1, no wallet. Bank 2, 1. Bank 3, 2.
Yeah, Cemetery is saying Bank 28, which I'm not sure. Maybe I'm behind, but I don't think that's a thing yet.
How about Bank 2B?
Bank 2B? Oh no. Is it near Automata?
Funnily enough, I heard that some mobile game got a collab with Nier Automata.
Really?
Yeah. Some waifu gacha game.
Yeah, that's a shame, folks. I really thought Aosuna was going to take the waterfall. So for those who don't know, the waterfall at the end of Icola Canyon, you can actually take it and it takes you right back to the swamp, which could have been beautiful routing here. You can do this. Go east, take the waterfall on day 1, buy a potion from the witch, which only costs 20 on day 1 and in the swamp. And then you skip time in the swamp to avoid the cutscene, and you're on day 2 and you can do all your check. That's like the best routing for day 2 here.
Cemetery, I have to research those games too. It's part of my job in the game industry.
Research, yes.
No, like actual research.
Yeah, I'm just throwing shade.
I know.
I thought you were being too warm. Yeah, also, Fox, Bio Potion Night 1 in Clocktown could also work. Yeah, I agree, Sam.
I'm sorry, who's Rem?
From ReZero.
r/whoosh.
It's weep stuff.
Chat gets it.
Wow! Was that Len title did on Tingle?
That it was. Milk Road
Okay.
Tingle.
Yeah, the Milk Road Tingle.
Oh. Chat, why you spoil it for Wispy?
Oh, I didn't see what the underwater chest was here on Terminal.
I missed it myself because I was looking at Aosuna for some reason. I should have been looking at Icola because we're seeing some new stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I was also looking at Aosuna, so we are both looking at the wrong spots.
But Icola is in Final Night. We may not see ranch hints from them. That's
yeah,
also true.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think he's gonna go ranch.
We are also going to get that dog racetrack chest orphaned, at least for a while.
And it is in logic with that hookshot, so not sure it's a good play here, but we'll see.
Cemetery does bring up a good point, though. Could be looking for Goron first.
Yeah, that's... In my opinion, that's a bit of a risky play, because Goron could be one of your later items, but that's also sensible, depending on how they play their second cycle. Because I could always catch up on the hints later. And knowing... Like, at this point, you already know, like... You already have your free wolf location, too foolish. So might be thinking, I have enough information. Yeah, it's not new to skip the ranch. I personally like playing with as much information as possible, so I like going to the ranch quite quickly, but yeah. We're about to see Labfish from Icola here.
Remember, if you're playing the randomizer, do not spam the A button.
It's also a bug in vanilla, by the way.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's Zoe just didn't patch it yet. Had we already seen the contest winner check? I think so, right? Yeah, it's nothing anyway.
Yeah. You say that's done, but I wake up to an alarm every time. Except for that one time.
That one time will haunt you, though.
Sadly, yeah.
I did not see what was on the tingle here in Gory because it doesn't seem to be anything.
Ocean title deed was... It was pretty early.
I cannot remember already. I know it was 3-0.
Yeah, North Clocktown, Tingle.
Oh, right, so it's not a Sphere 0. It's a Sphere 1.
Yeah.
Nothing on the land title did, unfortunately.
Nathan, we have confirmation that our Deku mask is on day 1 Ocean Spider House.
Yeah, that's gonna be spicy, this seed. And we're missing Magic, Bow, and Bomb to get access to that Deku mask. Logically. But both runner will probably not stay in logic for that one and just go without fires. I see that's a big chest on final day. Oh, a bean!
We getting Bean Boozled now?
Yeah. I was hoping to see something spicy like Goron Mask or Magic, but not today. Oh, and Aosuna actually not skipping range, so we're about to see more information about the seed right here. Yeah, Icola is doing his bank pretty religiously, I would say. I haven't checked what Aosuna was doing, but I'm not sure he's keeping up with bank. Yeah, I think Icola saw the West Clocktown Wolf and was like, I need to get this bank checks out of the way as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Where was Garo Mask again? Oh, that was on the straw roof, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering why... Oh, Icola maybe equipping the Ocean Title Deed for Toilet Hand later.
Possible, yes.
But, yeah, they're approaching midnight.
And it looked like Aosuna was about to go turn in land title deed, but doesn't have it. Probably thought he bought it.
Ah, yeah, that could happen. Yeah, and I see it withdrew 40 rupees, so I think you're right. It will be on Miko. Oh, I played the seed the other day that had Goron Mask on Miko. It was hilarious to see. So I'm hoping for a repeat of that here. Because it's really funny.
So was he a fish or a Goron?
Well, that would explain why he's drowning, though. Because Goron can swim. It was like a big Scooby-Doo reveal, like, haha, it was a Goron all along. Ooh, nice
It's
ice
old man
from
Jenkins.
Icola here. That was Zoron!
Song of Zoran?
Oh, Icola about to get his wallet here. Yeah, Aosuna is having a few extra sore, but Icola had a few issues with execution in the beginning, like trying to get into the bomber's hideout and stuff. So I think so far it's pretty even. Like there's no one in the lead.
Hmm. Land title deed turn in, not really worth it. There's the wall for Icola.
time is key. Oh, that is a good point. Section is pointing out that Icola is in the lead because of his time of the day. Which makes sense. He will get faster to Skull Kid Song, to Toilet Hand. If Toilet Hand has something, it's better. Because I think Aosuna is still in daytime right here.
Yep. And other section, we haven't seen Ranch yet. We haven't seen the hints, we haven't seen the chest, and we're still not going to see it.
No, I thought we were going to see Wrench, but I guess Aosuna was just here for Tingle. Oh, we're about to see Toilet Hand. I think it's gonna have something we see, like Bow or Goron.
That looked the wood in the Terminate Field water chest.
It's not Toilet Hand.
$20 for a sheet of paper? I mean, sure, but ugh.
Yeah, I should try to drive Zoron. Oh, final staff room chest though is
bomb bag.
Okay, now we go to cemetery. To the graveyard.
No, we go to graveyard, not the cemetery.
Well, we could also go to cemetery.
Blow up the dungeon. Because he refuses to restock food.
Yeah, everyone to Sam's house. Yeah, we're still looking for a bow and magic section to put that Deku mask in logic.
You might have been right. This probably was a gilded chest because Icola is checking it.
Yeah. So I guess you also need new glasses.
I need new eyes.
Me too. And light arrow. Fun.
But we don't have a bow.
Or magic, because like it's like, oh, I could farm money with my light arrow. Doesn't have bow, doesn't have magic. It's really funny that we're getting all of these items so far and no bow. It's usually like one of the first item that you get, and nope. Oh, we have magic. Sorry, where did we get magic?
It was on Clock Tower.
Oh, that was the first item. How did I miss that? Oh, to be fair, usually the first 10 minutes of anything I do is like, it doesn't exist in my memory, so...
It's okay. Everyone misses my birthday. No, it's not my birthday.
One day you'll say that, and then you'll say, yes, it is actually my birthday.
I might, actually, if we have a race that day.
Oh, and Icola going to Zora Cave, which we can get almost all of the checks except for two. Like the underwater chest on the way to Zora Hole and the like.
Mm-hmm. We could peek... Oh, no, we can't. We don't have a bow. Never mind. Yes, Icola did invert time.
He's probably going for money. I was wondering why he was going for a check. It's never money when you need money, you know? You're like, oh, I need money. You get a heart piece, and then you go like, oh, I need the health, and you get 20 rupees. You know where Goron is, cemetery? Give us the location then. Share with the class.
You're not supposed to be sharing. You're not supposed to share the spoiler log.
Oh, I do have the spoiler log. Also, Wrench sister is dead.
Great.
Rest in peace. So we're only looking for one last hint for the always hint and one last sometimes hint. And one last foolish, of course.
Pausing the 22 rupees. What is going to be on all night purchase?
Oh, I'm so hoping for something good. Like, please be the Goron mask.
It's a
No, it's just
bottle.
a bottle. Oh, I'm disappointed.
You're feeling sad?
Yeah.
Well, there's a bottle. You can bottle your sorrow. It's
All
only
of the
going to cost you
salty
500
tears.
rupees.
Could still be bank free.
It could.
Or something foul like the Camaro mask that is in Stone Tower. Something, because we have a bean now. Or Pinnacle Rock, because no one checks Pinnacle Rock, except for Cini.
Mm-hmm.
Sky, you thinking it's a bank 2 for Bo? That could be.
Aosuna is doing the thing Fox hates the most.
Yeah, it takes so long to swim to Zora hole, and then you can't do anything in logic here anyways.
Yeah, I mean, you just go to hit the owl statue now. If this was season 3, you go in and check the shop, but
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, in these settings, yeah. Yeah, follow the logic. That's been the lesson in these brackets. Storms on Skull Kids. Okay.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I would not be super happy about receiving that in this
Although,
position.
what if healing is on Captain's Hat?
Ooh, then we have a potential spicy seed with Pamela.
Potential. We just have to find a bow and ice arrows.
Can't have a bow on Pamela, at least not our first bow. Because of you need a bow to access Pamela. But yeah, out of logic bow on Pamela would be quite.
But she could have Goron Mask, she could have Zora, she could have Len, she could have
Yeah.
Mirror Shield.
Really hoping for Zora on Pamela or Goron Mask on Pamela.
Alternatively, Wispy rolled a broken seed, and the first logical bow is on Pamela, which is out of logic.
Yeah, imagine if there was actually a bug in Seedbot, and I rolled the first and only seed that has that has a problem with logic. No one has done bank 2. I don't think so. But I think Icola is pretty close, and I think it's why he went for the 80 rupees in Termina Field.
Yep,
Like he's been very diligent with his bank today.
Did Icola check this? Oh
the
yeah,
bean?
never mind.
Yeah, he did.
I heard we got a bean, but I didn't see where.
It's not bank 2.
Oh no.
So far, the only thing we got from West Clocktown is the Captain's Hat.
Which could very much be our Wath.
Yeah, I'm starting to believe it's our off, but you never know. Like it could be,
Mm-hmm.
it could be nothing. But yeah. I think we're about to see Graves from Icola. Although I'm seeing him go in day 2. Is he going to go to night 2 for the Graves?
Captain's Hat was on Bank 1, and the reason why we haven't checked Graves is because we just got a bomb bag on day 3. So we have to reset.
Where were light arrows again? I already forgot.
They were Bomber's Hideout.
Oh, right. Yeah, because Icola went straight for it after getting bombed. And Aosuna is not yet. Interesting
You're
of...
see minigame!
Yeah, it's time for minigames, everyone.
We're gonna play some basketball.
I'm really hoping for the bow on Honey and Darling because it's always... I don't know, it's always something to see the bow here.
Playing day 1 Honey and Darling and had trouble getting that very last target.
Yeah, day one Honey and Darling is, in my opinion, quite difficult. Day 2 is not that hard. Oh, it's not Honey and Darling. What a disappointment.
Day 1 is unplayable, change your mind. I have 2 words. Skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. 100%.
I say that as someone who kind of has little issue with that one, but still doesn't like it.
I struggle with it, so it's also a skill issue on on my end.
I have skill, just not good skill.
Oh, I think Icola is 100% going for that graveyard here. Probably going to double time inside of a grotto. Yeah, section. I didn't know day 1 was faster actually, but that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure where Aosuna is going exactly.
Money.
Oh, probably money.
Doing banking.
Yeah, also money. Yeah, it's just slightly behind Icola, but it's really interesting to see them both doing the same, like making the same decisions.
Mm-hmm.
Roughly,
he's really banking on that check right now.
Yeah. Haha, banking. Oh, it's a big chest on Kita here.
So if we find Sonata in the grave, then that means we can check Kita. Epona, you're supposed to jump.
Yeah, Epona never listens. Especially here, for some reason, she doesn't like that fence. Oh
okay,
no, it's no pendant!
Most useless item in Randomizer.
Oh, you always get like hyped up because you see a big chest and then it's that pendant and oh, it hurts every time. I should update the way over here location command because we got our first potential item.
Probably should, right?
Yeah, like maybe something to do with like restreaming and being a good restreamer. I don't know.
How does one restream?
You click on buttons until it does a stream.
So it's like tracking, except it's streaming. Got it.
Yeah, there's just more steps, but it's basically like tracking.
Okay, so it's tracking, but with more steps. Got it.
Yeah, I like we're getting the disappointment with just a delay on Aosuna's side.
Mm-hmm.
The pendant of disappointment.
Also true, Cemetery can do it, so it can't be too hard.
Yeah, that's a good point. And if I can do it, then it can't be too hard either. Restream is push tracking confirmed. Oh my god, yes, Sky. The giant wallet here would be so funny. Because at this point, it's not even necessary. The game is just telling you, hey, bank free is in Logic now. About
bank free could be the...
rupee. Without a bow. Oh, bank free bow!
Bank free could be the hinted item. Lights were in Bomber's Hideout. Also, here's a small gilded.
Moonsteer, interesting.
Trading could have something.
I wonder if they're going to rush checking what Moonsteer is soon.
Probably after Graveyard.
Yeah, probably after, but yeah. It's interesting how we're like 50 minutes into a seed and we still do not have north access. And we still can do Pirate Fortress or any of the other normal checks that runners would do. We're just seeing like every little checks that usually gets isolated, like the Graveyard Grotto and things like that.
I think like another reason why the runners kind of put off on the grave was hopefully to find some more combat, like Great Fairy Sword or even Razor Sword.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
New wave, so. Ugh.
Okay. So the theory from Sam about Golden Mask being in Graveyard Temple Ward is still alive. So alive and well, actually.
True. Is Day 2 Grave out of logic without lens? Don't think so.
No, it's not out
no,
of
it's
logic because the trick for lensless walking and lensless walls is enabled in season 4. Yeah, I think that you mainly wait for bombs here to be because you can't go through that wall without bombs.
I mean, you probably could, just not race legal.
The only thing that hard require lens in these games are Darmani, healing Darmani, the path to Snowhead Grotto pillar, and Cake Castle. Our beloved Cake Castle. Which we won't see in this seed because we got our light arrows, so. Oh, and Shiro. Yeah, always forgotten. Sorry, I don't like Shiro. I'm
But he's the hero.
A Shiro hater.
Do you Firo the Shiro?
I fear over Shiro. Oh, that's a big chest here. Interesting. Couple's mask.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Ambiguous items.
Yeah, it's Bait City right now.
Firo the Shiro. He could be a hero or a zero.
So far, Captain's Hat gave us Moonsteer, Couple's Mask, New Wave Bossa Nova. We don't know yet which one are gonna lead to anything. It's not the Moonsteer.
Mm-hmm. If it's not Couple's Mask,
then
we need to check Ranch.
Yeah. Yeah, Doggy Roof, Clifford. Clifford is also in logic. Oh my god, Zora on Clifford would be one of the worst case scenario for the seed. Like for the runners. For us, it would be quite fun.
Aosuna going batshit insane right now.
That's actually a pretty neat routing here for this grave.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it with 2 backflip, but he was running out of bombs. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that happened to me once, and I don't know how to do what he just did, so I had to suffer.
Ooh.
Yeah, it could also be just for New Wave, Bossa Nova, and that's it.
Aosuna, be careful.
Oh, yeah. I'll be a big time loss to die here, like especially because Aosuna is actually already behind. Oh, and we're seeing the Couple's Mask right away from Icola.
Okay, Aosuna, you did it.
Whew.
Swamp Title Deed. We can't
end it. So that's why the seed took so long to gen. It's because it has basically a quest item. What is it called? Like, you know, in Link's Awakening, when you have to get like the bananas, then you give them to Gory, to a crocodile, and you get
a chain quest.
Yeah, a chain quest.
So yeah, it's either Clifford or it's Ranch.
Yeah, at this point, we don't have much left that is in logic, do we? Because we still don't have a bow. Or any transformation mask.
Yeah, it's pretty much Doggy Race Chest and Clifford.
Yeah. I wonder why Icola didn't go to day 3 to check the doggy racetrack before resetting time here.
I don't know why either. Actually, I think I can kind of guess why.
Oh, that was for a couple's mask.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely because of couple's mask. They were on night 2, so they had to... If they cycled to day 3, they'd have to wait for couple's mask.
Yeah.
For the couple's mask check to actually do it.
Yeah, I see. It was just difficult to route. Couldn't do couples. Yeah, I forgot about the couple's mask. And yes, Eris, it's a full French... almost full French, actually. Race right now.
Well, let's just go in immediately to check Clifford. Now, I'm gonna peek it. So now you will peek it.
There's a possibility that it goes like it has to be something. Oh, Student Tower Temple is our last foolish. Okay.
Oh, we got that earlier.
Oh my god, I'm not. I'm behind. Like, okay.
That was like first 10-15 minutes.
I have ADHD. Okay. Oh, poor Icola. This is not going well for him.
Did he peek Clifford? Because he could just be wasting his time and bombs.
He might not know about that you can peek as human here.
Ah.
Because the human peek is slightly different.
Oh, there we go. He got it this time.
It's Goron Mask! Wow!
Which means now we're going to Ranch right after this.
Yep. Oh, we'll have to reset probably. Okay, we're finally
yeah, we have to.
Yeah, Ranch.
Yeah, we have 2 more checks and a song.
We still do not have north access to check that Goron Village way of your hero here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was available last cycle, but you usually don't take the risk to lose time to check that without Zora Mask, because you can route that while going to Pirate Fortress. So it's usually a better idea to wait for Zora Mask and to wait to go there, but yeah, it was good on Icola to realize, wait, I'm running out of check. Yeah, happy 1 hour, by the way. Just got our first transformation mask. And a gold rupee here. Wow.
Transformation Fairy, yay.
I'm going to take this opportunity to give a shout out to both our runner, Aosuna and Icola. On the commentary with myself is Axel. And on the tracking we have Chuckles and Basepoint.
I was tempted to say, no, that's baseball, but then I realized, wait, no, we have a base point and a baseball.
Yeah, that's confusing. I double-checked, 3 times before and putting the volunteers for this stream.
If they share a writing utensil, that's a baseball point pen. Also, Punch Rock.
You could say that they share a base. Oh my god, that grotto having Zora. Okay.
So Pamela can have only 1, maybe 2 items. And that's lens and mirror shield. So we might as well pack it up on the Pamela.
Yeah, the Pamela Dream is basically slipping through our finger right now. Okay, so the seed so far is not very complicated. It's just a bit unusual where the items land. It's it's not the places you would think of checking first.
Also, no, guys, Woodfall Temple cannot have the Deku mask.
No, but it could have the bow, like Vrip is pointing out.
Or rather, sorry, Woodfall Temple cannot have the bow.
It can have the bow.
No, it can't. Because we need to have Deku to get inside the temple.
Oh, right. You're saying in this seed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't.
Pirate's Fortune exterior, there's a bottle of red potion.
We're in bow mode. That is true, Fox.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for the bow. Like, basically, we know where Deku is.
At this point, Woodfall Temple has our ice arrows.
Yeah.
So, oh boy. If we do need mirror... Actually, no, we definitely...
We don't know
we
if
may
we
not
need
need
mirrors.
Yeah, because we don't know where healing is yet.
Yeah, exactly.
And yeah, as Fox is confirming in chat, Captain Sat is Way the Hero for a New Way Bossa Nova.
Yeah. Did I update the command yet? I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh no. Oh yeah, because of Swamp Tidal it can be can't lead to anything. It could still.
I mean, it could lead to Mirror Shield, which could be required, but we don't know that yet.
It could also be our. No, yeah, it can be Ice Arrow because it would be in Woodfall. Yeah. So Goron Village is probably going to be the Wolf 4 song, and that's it. Is it quicker to do PFI first than PFS? I don't. So I don't have hard numbers on that, but I think so, because then, like, what Icola is probably going to do is that you can get thrown out right after checking this route, and then you can dive into the water and go straight for the sewers.
Yeah, that's exactly what's the play, and it's faster. We do have a big chest in the interior. Postman's hat.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yep, just get thrown out, then go jump right into the water. Also, don't get caught.
Yeah, I always jump in this corner, like in the little corner on like where you get thrown. I think that's the safest. That was a bit scary, the way Icola did it, because you can jump right away when doing that. Aosuna is going for his Goron mask here. I haven't seen if he peeked before or not.
That's a big gilded in the cage room.
The bunny hood. Didn't pay for anything, but yeah.
I mean, we would have liked that like an hour ago.
Yeah, when we didn't have Goron mask. Yeah, people in the chat are pointing out that Wart could have our first bow. Like any of the checks inside of Great Bay Temple could be the bow. Because you don't want to access it. Well, no, not any of a check. You can't have a Georg hurt container have the bow, because it's logically required for it. But any of the other checks could be fair game for the bow. Did you jinx this seed by mentioning GBT word? I hope so, Sam. I want to see I want to see something fun at least. So far it's been interesting, but pretty flat.
It was interesting, and then all of a sudden we get Goron and then Zora and Seed's open.
Yeah, and then Seed is almost resolved as well because of what we know about the way of the hero location.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing the rest of Zora Cape here from Icola, and I don't think he went to Zora Hall yet, so it would be interesting to see if he goes to Great Bay Temple straight away.
Oh, wait a minute. We still have a Goron village that is Wath. What the? That could be Mirror Shield, though. Or actually, it could just be for the song.
It could be for the song, yeah. That's what I was thinking. The all-night mask.
That is not the best location.
No, not something you want to see. It can be annoying to route. Although it's still no, it's still annoying to route. Because ideally you would want to check what the keg has. But you could also go to the ranch on day 3 by using not sure.
Oh, I just had something evil. Potential bow location, Ocean Tidal D turn-in.
Ooh, that would be evil. Yeah, because the Ocean Tidal Deed, I don't know if they still have it in their mind, and they already routed most things over there, so maybe they're waiting to like have their bow to go to Secret Shrine while checking that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was the Clocktown map purchase. So yeah, I wonder how much they're thinking about it right now. Because
They're
like
not.
with Zora and with Goron, there's a bit more open. Like there's also a treasure chest minigame that's in Logic right now.
True.
Yeah.
Lulu's Ledge has nothing important,
Yeah.
just 50 rupees. By the way, so gonna clarify this. You need Mountain Title Deed, you need Goron, and you need Deku for that. Just gonna say that out loud, because the Lulu Ledge logic has messed with 2 runners this season so far.
It's so easy to forget about. Like it's so easy to just grab it and forget about that, yeah.
Also, as correction from Sky, and Zora Mask to get in.
Yeah, and Zora Mask, that is true. But usually, like you unless you clip through it, which is not allowed in S4, you can't access the room at all. So, but it's just the logic about it. You need the mountain entirely to put it into logic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one has checked chess minigame yet.
Yeah,
East
but
Clocktown is
that game is lame
pretty
anyways.
loaded.
No, but you gotta do your mini games, because that's also something that got the runners in S4 so far, is keeping the ECT mini games.
There's been a lot of stuff that has gotten a lot of runners without expecting it.
Oh yeah, the Deku also for Zora and Logic. See.
Aosuna is trying to go for the prison item.
Wasn't it a heart piece?
It was.
Oh no, he's going inside the. He's going through sewers.
What?
That is way slower.
You have hookshot, Aosuna.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he believes that this is faster somehow. Yeah, that's a shame.
Meanwhile, we are seeing some GBT.
Yeah, we are. That's interesting. It is. I believe it might be the dentist area to check right now, though. So makes sense to me. Not ideal if you don't find your bow, but for sure the dentist. Yeah, see, not only is it iceless GBT, but it's bowless GBT.
Yeah. Also, hello MZ. If you actually look at Aosuna's tracker on their stream, they have it marked that they're in go mode with items that they don't have. So they, like I said at the start, they never really like. Oh, I think what they're doing is they're doing the opposite. They're pretty much unmarking stuff that they have.
Yeah, I'm noticing that too, because they only have bow and ice arrow, so I think they're just doing the, which is interesting. I've never seen that.
Yeah. Ranch is Schrodinger's ranch right now.
Wait,
yes.
What are we doing on Icola's side? So we went inside of GBT. We checked. Yeah, yeah, I guess we're skipping Wart.
I guess it's mostly just to be like, okay, maybe my first bow is in GBT because the seed took so long to generate.
Yeah, but would you skip ward? Like if you already go in GBT and you know you're like 2 items from completing it, you might as well do ward because you're already going to double dip it. Like in this position, you might be looking at triple dipping GBT.
Wait. What? Aosuna found the bow.
Inside of Pirate Fortress?
Yes. Icola never got that.
Icola never got to that. Oh no. Oh, you did mention that, folks? Sorry, your messages got buried. Yeah, and that was the check not to miss. Okay, treasure chest minigame, not it, this seed. Makes me happy.
Icola forgot the tank chest.
Yeah.
What?
He's never gonna find his bow at this point. It was like, oh no.
Icola has to hope that there is another bow.
Yeah, he could get bailed, but he's running out of check that are in logic without bow, so...
No, Cindy, we actually found the hookshot like within the first 20 minutes. And both runners had it, so this is just a weird decision, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm not sure either, because like at this point Aosuna knows that it's they have their Deku mask, then they have their Woodfall access, which could lead to potential go mode at this point. So let's see if Aosuna actually worked that out and is going to go straight for that Deku mask and follow everything.
Icola is gonna do Song of Time.
Probably checking the keg song now.
So yeah, we're pretty much in no mode.
No, Aosuna, just get your Deku mask first.
They're on day 2. They have to reset. So you might as well just go north right now and just get the song, check Goron Village for whatever potential Watt item.
Yeah. That's true. I always forget that it's only on day 1 for the Ocean Spider. I know it says it in the title, but I know it says it in the title, but I somehow forget about it. Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. You might as well get the statue and everything while you still have ammunition. Because when you reset, you have no arrows.
Wath is on Goron Village Ledge. Cemetery, you go in the dungeon this time.
We don't need the mountain tile deed, we need the swamp tile deed. Oh, that could be why... Yeah, that's probably why Aosuna is going there now. I completely forgot about that swamp tile deed. Probably wants to turn it in before resetting time. Yeah, Letter to Cafe is dead.
Yeah, Laundry Pool is foolish, so we don't have to worry about that. Big Chest and Zoe Grotto, which I'm surprised we're checking this, but at the same time, eh.
Yes!
Great Fairies, we would have loved that. We would have loved that like half hour ago.
Yeah, I love this item. It would still be super useful for Majora's Mask, because it was looking like they were going to do a Majora's Mask with Kokiri Sword, aka the butter knife.
And Doggy Racetrack had nothing.
Yeah, and Icola didn't even check the hint.
To be fair, we don't really need any more hints at this point.
We still need unless I mischeck, so you might tell me, well, actually we know this. I think we're still missing an always and a sometimes, but yeah, we're like, it's very unlikely that it's gonna tell us one of our items. Oh, Bank 3 is dead? Okay. Let me update that then.
I just missed what that was. I want to say it might have been Mask of Truth, but...
I didn't see.
Okay, so it was Mask of Truth, according to chat.
Okay. In the way over here location. Oh, that's our Sonata.
So yeah, it could just be for the song.
I don't know if you remember, but Kita had a big chest there. So it could be Sonata for Kita.
True. Also, Keg is required because we found Oath on Romani Ranch.
Okay.
Purple rupee for 200 rupees. I'll pass.
The opposite of stonks. And no, you don't need bow to do the bow range minigames. You don't need... Yeah, it's always surprising because you're seeing holding a bow that you do not have, but you don't need it.
It also, like, makes sense because the first time you ever do that, normally, you already have a bow. 5 bomb chews on Keg Trial. And there's Fierce Deity in Biobaba.
Oh, nice!
So Icola is going to have no trouble with bosses.
Yeah.
If Aosuna checks this, then that's good. True.
Yeah, that's true. Eri says you could lose the Romani minigame and still get the song. If you wait the 2 full minutes, she'll give you the song.
Really?
Yeah. So you don't even need to be good at aiming at this one.
Huh. I had no idea.
The more you know.
Big chest and lens cave.
Yeah, I think so too, Sky. Seems like it's just for Bossa Nova so far.
Yeah, we got a big bomb bag and just a small brown chest in the other 2 slots.
Also, what's up with Icola's shadows in game? I've noticed
like
that on the
for a
pot
while.
earlier, but it's especially jank with Zora here. It looks like a kind of skewer with like meatballs on it.
Yeah, it looks like a kebab.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an emulation bug, but it's a really funny one, in my opinion. And we're finally seeing Pinnacle Rock. Is Dog Race dead? We don't know yet, but it's likely.
It's not 100% confirmed dead, we'll say. That is a gilded. And I was soon going to go get the ranch song.
Ooh.
Oh, Letter Mama. How did that make it all the way here?
Well, probably threw it down the toilet and then it ended up in the ocean.
Better than what I was thinking.
What were you thinking?
Postman just decided to go west and swam all the way down Pinnacle Rock and deliver the letter there.
Oh, Aosuna going for Dick Mask here.
Yeah, plenty of time, so...
A letter to the seahorses.
So
soggy letter of sadness. Oh, and we get the crying mask.
Speaking of sadness.
Speaking of that. Yeah, Cafe really gets around maybe he threw his mom's letter in the waterfall at Icola Canyon. Maybe. Yeah, this is one of the 2 spider where you require the fire arrow. I think you
Icola,
can get it without, but it's easier with.
so there's a really huge chance, General Hayes, that Woodfall Temple has our ice arrows.
Yep.
The only other items it could have are items that would lead to ice arrows or mirror shield.
Mirror shield. If it's mirror shield and nothing else, then we'll still be looking for ice arrow. And then we might want to do like the Swamp Title Deed turn-in and
Mask of
Truth
Truth.
check and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, in that case, like we would want to double check that Goron Village stuff because that is hinted Wath. We only found Sonata, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it could be the only item.
It could be Sonata for Captain Kita as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the smarter way to play this seed right now is to get your Deku Mask, check what is in Woodfall. It's gonna tell you what you need for the rest of the seed. If it's Isoro, then you need to immediately check your reminder song, so like the Deku Palace song, and complete the dungeon to... Well, you're already on your way to completing the dungeon inside Woodfall, so you'll get your Blue Boss Warp, and then you rush Deku Palace to know your song.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have all your song, then you're in go mode, basically.
I guess like a quick little recap for those who may have missed it. So, Icola doesn't have a bow because it's in Pyrus Fortress water tank, and Icola never checked that. And we can't really get that Deku Mask without a bow, because you need fire arrows to destroy the webbings. And it's right here in Ocean Spider House for the day 1 reward. Have fun! I mean, if you can complete Ocean Spider House Day 1 out of logic, maybe consider doing that.
Yeah. That's
And just hope to
at some
find
point
the bow.
Icola might be forced to do that if he knows how to do that. Because I think Icola is primarily like a really good Ocarina of Time randomizer player. Might not know like the finer strategies such as like Fireless, Ocean Spider House, which never comes up. Usually never comes up in the seed that you need to do Ocean Spider House. Like we're also seeing Aosuna like not knowing exactly where each Skulltula is, which is like a minor time loss, but still shows that it's not something that comes up often.
I mean, like I said, if it's possible to clear this without having the bow, then cool, but the bow is logically required for 2 spiders.
Yeah.
Is it possible to get those 2 spiders without the bow, though? Because I know
yes,
near the beginning, there is that one behind the web. Is it possible to actually hit it?
Yeah, you can. I think you can get it with
Zora.
with either the Zora fins or the hookshot. You just need to be at a specific angle.
Okay.
Even as human,
the more
I
you
don't
know.
know about human.
The more you know. To be fair, Chuckles, you come from OTR, as did I, where, as we have the saying, logic is just a suggestion. But
Yeah, don't do that in MMR. We've seen it proven many times again in this bracket so far. Stay in logic, or you'll get.
Certain logic is just a suggestion. We'll just say that. Like, do you really require the bunny hood? Logically, yes. Actually, no. Do you really need the land title deed to get the roof chest? Logically, yes. Actually, no.
Oh, Icola is coming back to Pirate Fortress, and I'm starting to think that maybe he skipped that tank, that fish tank check because it's out of the way, and maybe he was banking on it having nothing. You know, just like people will skip Wart, like just to save time.
I mean, skipping Wart makes sense. This, if Icola checked it, then this would be a much closer race. We'll just say that.
Yeah. At the same time, if he didn't check it and it had nothing, it could have still have a lead. The sad thing is that Icola had the lead until he skipped that check. So I'm really curious. I'm hoping both of them do an interview after this, because I would love to hear their thoughts on this. Yeah, that is true. Aosuna is losing a bit of time here in the spider house by not knowing exactly how to get each skull, which could be something that if Icola knows how to do the spider house, he could catch up on that.
Yep. For spec, the bow is in the Powers Fortress tank, which Icola is about to get very soon.
Yeah. Oh, Spec, wanna know where Goron Mask was? It's really funny. It was on Clifford. Before the Zora Mask, because Zora was on the Road to Ikana Red Rock Roto. So you had to get your Goron Mask and then go there to get your Zora Mask. Yeah, it was as well as a GBC ledge, exactly.
Yep. And there is the bow for Icola.
Yeah, average Goron location, right. Yeah, the Zoron. Yeah, Aosuna is really taking his time. To be fair, yeah, if you're not familiar with it, it can take time.
Yeah.
Like you get the feeling that Aosuna does, roughly speaking, know where each sculpture is, but it's just not exactly which painting to shoot and not the exact pot that you need to break. So it does lose a bit of time, a fair amount of time.
There's 2 in this room based on the hearing, so I think Aosuna's good.
Oh, those bots are so annoying to hit. They have the jankiest of hitbox.
There we go.
It's the same in the swamp, like the big pot you need to hit sometimes. Sometimes I just don't want to work with you, you know, it's just like Hippo now.
By the way, pro tip. If you have to do Ocean Spider House day 1 check, do not soar out after collecting all 30, otherwise you will mess up.
Oh really? I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, Wispy, you better behave.
Yeah, I'll do my best. But I can't guarantee anything. Ta-da-da-da! Dekumas. The relief, I can only imagine the relief it must be for the runners to go to Goron Village and get not healing at this point. Cause like, yeah, if you get healing, especially on the way of a hero location, you have to go check your healing checks. And then it means you need one more song item because you already have storms. So they're like, oh, at least I might not need the mirror shield yet.
I'm surprised Aosuna warped to Milk Road just to warp to Southern Swamp. He should have just got the song.
Yeah, that's true.
Icola did go back and got the same bow. There's the giant's wallet.
Oh no. Oh, I have a bad feeling about this seed. It could be bait. It might still be bait.
Oh, it's definitely bait. The ranch song. Ranch song is Oath.
It's interesting to see left side of Deku Palace before right side. Usually you get the song and you get kicked out, and then you do your right side. I should say Bean Daddy side, because like I don't know what's left and right.
Mm-hmm. In some ways, I'm surprised Aosuna is still doing some of these checks. Like, at this point, you should just rush Woodfall Temple, get your Woth item, and that's it.
I think he's not discounting the possibility of having Mirror Shield. So he's probably just getting the song and checking stuff along the way, so he doesn't have to double dip. And then probably going to go for Woodfall and finally getting his knowledge. He's playing it safe, basically, is what I'm thinking here.
True, but at this point, it's like,
Because like with how late that Goron was, you're probably thinking you're behind at this point. So you could play it safe, or you could try to skip things, like a bit like how Icola was doing.
To be honest, Vreep, the Bean Daddy check is in the same general area. Room key? Okay.
Yeah, they're not on the way to the song, but it's just while you're in Deku Palace, you don't really want to have to double dip again. Because Deku Palace is out of the way, like, you would have to either... Yeah, no matter where you were from a statue, it's still out of the way.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess I won't beat down on the Bean Daddy check too much, because it's like you said, you're right there. You don't want to have to come back, because double dipping is going to take longer.
Yeah. It's just a safe play. For Rookie. I don't know why it makes me laugh. No! It's him!
We need Mirror! Okay, so yeah, Mirror can be anywhere. Pebble is still alive!
Yeah, Pamela's still alive. What else? Now we might want to check that Swamp Title Deed and get the Mask of Truth. Do the Doggy Red Gamble. Oh no.
Let's not do a bet yet, because we don't know what the Woodfall Temple check is.
We'll wait. We're still a few items. Two items away from go mode now instead of one. So,
because if Woodfall Temple is the Mirror Shield, we're on an ice hunt, and there's not that many places for it.
It could still be Vanilla Ice.
That's true.
Oh no.
It could still be Vanilla Ice Baby.
Oh yeah. Probably what took the longest in this seed was just that ice location. Also, I just want to point out that Secret Shrine is completely in logic now. And open and doable.
It is.
Mm-hmm. Chad, it's time to stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Oh my god, Spec also pointing out the Deku Playground ice arrow. It is especially nasty because it's...
Big one right here.
It's usually a check that you would do earlier, because right now you don't have a lot to do left in Clocktown. Like, for example, both runners didn't do Town Archery. So
Woodfall's pretty loaded.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Mountain Title Deed, which we can get the turn in, which could actually be Mirror or Ice.
Ice in Shrine, basically vanilla for MMR at this point, right? It was like in Season 2 how Ice Arrow were always in that grotto near Secret Shrine. You were like, oh, I'm gonna wait until I have my Ice Arrow to be in logic here, and then nope, it was here.
There's a number of checks that people don't check immediately that can actually have something. Graveyard Grotto is one of those checks. And
what about
too many times it has something.
Yeah. It could also be Kita, by the way, because we got Sonata of Awakening in Goron Village Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do think it's just Sonata for access to Woodfall, and that's it.
Cemetery, go do your errands. Also, yes, I know we checked Graveyard Grotto this seed. I'm just talking about in general.
Yeah. Yeah, see, just go back to your errand, Sam. We did
We
pick
peaked.
Kita.
Yeah, we
It
peaked
had
Kita.
something.
Blast Mask and also Woodfall. So yeah, that's a lot of gilded.
Yeah, apparently Icola has invisible spider webs, which is fun in this location in particular.
It might just be the emulator he's using.
Yeah.
Maybe need to see about that.
If he's used to it, he's used to it. Yeah, the shadow are also funny. There was like kebab-shaped shadows on Zora on the way to Pinnacle Rock earlier.
So, no, it's supposed to be don't pull a max. I pulled a max, not an axle. There's a difference. Yeah, knowing where the spiders are would definitely help the Ocean Spider House check
Yeah,
go
it seems
faster.
like both runners are not very familiar with Ocean Spider House, which, to be fair, not a lot of runners are.
Exactly.
Like it took me a while to learn the location of each spider house, and there's so many stuff you need to learn in MM in general.
It took me a long time to learn the alphabet.
Yeah, me too. What gross item in Woodfall Temple? Cafe's must. I would think at this point, because we know Letter to Mama is in the Pinnacle Rock. It's really annoying to get to. Aosuna getting trolled by that dragonfly right here.
No, they're the lagonflies. Alright, we got a big chest right here. Oh, it's the mirror shield. Okay. Where are ice arrows? What is left? We have Shrine, we have Kita.
I love how we went from, oh, this seed is basically solved, to, oh no, where are mirror shields? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna set up a bet for this ice arrow because we know we need them. We're gonna. Okay, so guys, before betting, don't forget you're foolish.
Yes, we do have Mountain Title Deed to turn in. We still have to turn in the Swamp Deed and maybe check Mask of Truth.
I'm gonna bet on the wart as well.
We don't have the cow mask, but we know where it is. It's on the business scrub in Terminative Field.
It could still be bank free. Could be Kita, could be we still haven't seen the doggy race, Deku Playground, Town Archery, Swamp Archery. We haven't seen the word. We haven't seen whatever dungeon song is like. If a Blue Boss Warp is Lullaby, it could be in Snowhead Temple.
That's a possibility.
It could be Path to Snowhead. We haven't seen it yet. Like the grotto, because we don't have a lens for the logic for the pillar. Yeah, it could be on the Swamp Title Turn-in. Cake challenge is. Have we seen what cake challenge was, by the way?
It's 5 bomb chews.
Oh no, wait, we're fine then. Saved a minute and a half over Aosuna. Yeah, the Icola is actually like closing in on the Aosuna now. In spite of like last locationing his bow, or close to last locationing it.
We don't have Bremens.
Healing Darmani is not in logic, not even possible yet because of lack of lens.
It can still have ice arrows though. We just have to find them.
Still be, yeah. Who knows? Maybe Odowa will have lens. Yeah, I like this attitude. Yet. Yeah, we can heal Miko. That's true. Pamela is not possible though.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate.
Pretty much anything in Upper Arcana is definitely not logical. So, and we already know Stone Tower is foolish, or Temple is foolish. So, Stone Tower Temple is foolish. Stone Tower Queen Chess is will not have it. Pamela will not have it. Well will not have it. Keg Castle will not have it.
Yeah.
Or Icona Castle, rather.
Yeah, you want Elegy on this Blue Boss Warp, or you want Oath? Because it means that... Because you can't access Stone Tower Temple, and it's foolish anyways. Mm-hmm. And you want the song that is on Mirror Shield to be Lullaby, to remove that from the pool of item you have access to. Yeah, Icola is playing more aggressive by skipping the right side. I don't... I think...
Ooh,
did he fail the... Did he fail the lily pad jump? I was looking at... oh, that's a shame. You could always... Like, if you do that, you can always, like, Z-target back and forth, and then transform back into Deku and Void. I think that's usually the safest and fastest way to do that. If you fall from the lily pad.
Yeah, Icola probably feels behind, especially because of that bow.
Yeah.
The thing, though, Icola does have better bossing.
Icola also has FD.
That's what I mean.
Oh yeah, right. Which I think wasn't marked. I see.
Yeah. It's marked on his personal tracker. Tracker, can you mark FD for Icola, please? Thank you. There's the ice arrows!
On the... Okay, never mind.
How's the bet?
Let's see. Did anyone guess that?
No. Close the bet. Close the bet.
Yeah.
So I guess I was right because it was somewhere stupid and we never bet for it.
It is not a valid one. Just like Sin is not on the word, is not valid.
No. My bet is not a meme bet. It's a legit location.
You cannot just write not a meme bet and then...
Everyone assumes it's a meme bet. It's not. I can describe how any location is a stupid location.
It does not work. Listen, I'm a restreamer. I do not accept the validity of your bet.
Well, I don't accept the validity of my commentary either, but we allow me here.
Also, like Ares point out, progression is not somewhere stupid, so there you go.
Mirror was in Woodfall Temple. So Woodfall Temple was double Wath in the end.
Yeah. It happens. That's why full clear your wolf is a thing.
That's true.
Like
full clear
90% of the time, full clearing your wolf won't bring you anything, but then there's about 10% of the time where it has 2 of your require item in the seed, so... Rando be rando. So, Aosuna is effectively in no mode at this point, and then just collecting his song and getting it. What song did we get on the Blue Boss Warp, by the way?
That's a good question. I missed it.
Yeah,
based on... Oh, actually, I have no idea. I can't tell on Aosuna's tracker because...
Oh, yeah, it's inverted, so I think it was LG? No, wait, I can't... What? I don't get it.
Like I said, I can't really see it on Aosuna's tracker because Goron Lullaby and Elegy and Oath are marked, so yeah.
Yeah, which means it's the one that he has to remain. Oh. Aosuna, why must you hurt us like this?
Alright, there is Oath for Aosuna.
Yeah, we'll just wait until he gets, like, the Mirror Shield song and then we'll call it...
Oh, okay, they got Elegy. So, looks like we're going to Akana. Or, never mind, we're going to go to GBT.
Yeah, either is fine. Because if you already have LG, the fastest way to do mirror shield check is to first complete a Stone Tower Temple and then do your mirror shield. It just saves with like a slight soar. Just it saves the frames basically.
Yeah. Sadly, FaZe, no, we're pretty much in go mode at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, I can still catch up if Aosuna's GBT and Stone Tower Temple go wrong. Icola still has a chance to win this one, so it's a close race.
Aosuna getting some extra fairies just in case.
Yeah, always a good idea. Because Icola does have FD. Ooh, that could make the difference actually. Because on Aosuna's side we have Great Fairy Sword, which is not super helpful against Gyor. On Icola's side we have FD.
Yep. This is pretty much like Chad is saying, an execution race.
Yeah.
Aosuna just grabbing some extra stuff just in case.
I think 2 fairies is a bit overkill, especially with double defense. I'm not even sure I would go for any fairies at this point.
Although
I'm not even a pro gamer, so.
Although Icola is immediately grabbing the boss key. If he goes straight to Odawa and sees those ice arrows, he's probably going to leave and never come back.
Oh, that's a good point. On Jiroge.
George. Oh, Jiroge, yeah, I see.
Yeah, George can be pretty unforgiving, but if you're used to it, it's that double defense and amount of hurt should be fine. But yeah, safety. You don't want to die on George. I get it.
Yeah.
I do think it's
he's
a bit
definitely
overkill
not.
still. Okay, so he's not skipping much. What chest was it for Mirror Shield? Was it the Dragonfly one?
I think it was the Dragonfly one, yeah.
Jiroge sounds like a custom sandwich. It does. Oh, that's called Compass Chest. Okay. I don't know. I don't do dungeons in the normal way.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he's skipping it.
Yeah, he's skipping it. Icola has had a habit in this seed to like skip the most important item. This is so unfortunate for him. I don't know why. Like, this is so unlucky at this point. Because I'm sorry, but skipping the one with bow and then skipping the mirror shield is so unfortunate.
This is definitely not good. Because he's gonna find those ice arrows. He's gonna be like, okay, there it is. Mirror is on the compass chest fox in Woodfall Temple. And ice arrows is right on Odawa.
Yeah, he's not gonna come back, like, ever. And I think, anyways, Aosuna will finish before he even has a chance to even think about that. Oh, I'm gonna update the wolf command, just give me a second. Because it was... Goron Village was the Way of a Hero for Sonata. And West Cloaktown was war for Captain's Hat that led to New Wave Bossa Nova. And that was your wolf. And then Woodfall Temple, which you go to last, was war for Mirror Shield and Ice Arrow. That was your seed.
Yeah, I have to agree with Skygoro. It's definitely been a good run for both runners, but Icola has probably been feeling behind ever since that bow, so they have to kind of do these risky plays, and sadly it's just not paying off. And yeah, as FaZe is also pointing out, it's kind of like an OOTR mentality. You do the boss first. If you don't find the item there, you just come back in.
I'm just thinking that Icola was playing pretty well, obviously, like really well, obviously. Like they were basically neck to neck with Icola having a slight advance. He was just really unlucky because the item that he did decide to skip, which made sense. Like you can't fault him really for skipping some of the items they did. It just so happened to have something. Like it's so unlucky that for him that the Isaro were on Odolwa, because if they were not, he would have full cleared that Woodfall Temple. Like if it was Isaro on the bow chest and Mirror Shield on the compass chest, he would have full cleared. But yeah.
Sunny, I think it would depend on the dungeon, because I know like some dungeons you just don't really care about the other rooms. Fire Temple. Water Temple.
Yeah, imagine Eris, if soaring actually brought you out of the princess room, that would be pretty neat, because how many times do we try to soar out and we get brought back to the princess? Yeah, the princess is inevitable. All the roads leads back to the princess.
Bring her to the moon.
And that's why you should join now, the Princess to the Moon Club. Get your free membership ticket. Sam is providing the cookies.
I don't trust his cookies.
No, me neither. You don't have to eat the cookies.
I trust Mizu's cookies, but that's because I've stolen them and eaten them.
What is requiring Mirror Shield? The song that is behind on Igos du Ikana, which is going to be Goron Lullaby on this seed.
Which at this point we know is Goron Lullaby, so it's yeah, dungeon song.
Spoilers! Oh no, I'm sorry, face. Spoiler alert is going to be Lullaby. Double Song of Storms. What would it do? Like, would it do the opposite of Song of Storms? Or like, would it summon the straight up hurricane?
I was about to say, is it like Double Song of Storms, just the Song of the Hurricane?
Yeah, I guess so. Would it get rid of the moon? Like, if there's a strong enough hurricane? The butler stole the lullaby lyrics and you can get them from Egos? Yeah, maybe.
No, Egos teaches us like the first like 2 or the 6 parts of it, but the last 2 are behind Butler.
Yeah, it tells you now you must buy the DLC for the game. Thanks, Face, for the lyrics. It goes
Bo ba ba bo ba 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 bo.
Beautiful. A beautiful Goron voice. Yeah, no, Sky is asleep because it's a
Well,
Goron lullaby.
it is the Goron Lullaby, so he does have to go to sleep now.
Yep.
Don't tell him I stole his wallet.
I won't. Is it a season 4 wallet?
No, it's the Tycoon's wallet. We don't have that in the randomizer. Well, actually, we don't have it in the standard seasonal tournaments, but it is in Majora's Mask.
Yeah, if it was in standard, it would be required like 50% of the time.
I'm pretty sure it would be at this point.
Yeah.
Or better yet, we just start with a wallet, so we have immediately Bank 2 available.
That's gonna be the settings for season 5. Just start with 2 wallets. Bank 2 and Bank 3 being in logic as a Sphere 0.
Oh, Aosuna, unfortunately, going up the ledge.
Yeah.
It does get a little bit of damage.
Yeah, you have actually acquired some time here to get the hit on George. Now the real question is, will it escape George's claw here? Or mouth? Yeah, it's mouth. And he did. I was actually pretty clean here.
Well, Reap, we know that Stone Tower Temple is foolish, so there is no way it'll have Mirror Shield, obviously. So at this point, Icola has to like figure out where could it be, and to him, it could be anywhere.
Yeah. He should really prioritize the wolf though. Like the skipping the room in Pirate Fortress, I do get it. I wonder if it was intentional. It looked intentional to me, but we'll have to ask him because we can be sure of players' intent here. But like,
It's pretty much like clear Woodfall Temple because it's possible that it is on Adawa, and if it is, I can just move on, and I don't have to worry about it being somewhere else. But if not, I can just always go back in. It's easy.
yeah. It just, yeah. I don't get why not full clearing Woodfall while he was here. I guess he's feeling really behind.
Yeah, like I said, the bow earlier put him way behind and probably made him think that too, because that's not really a location you probably would check as a last location bow.
Yeah. Yeah, and also he was there earlier. He plays, like, they're both French player, they're both friends, they play a lot together, so they know each other's playstyle, so he probably knew that if Aosuna went to Pirate Fortress, he full cleared, and so he got his bow earlier. So, yeah. I think he's trying to save time, but yeah, it's just that's a shame for him.
And Aosuna doing the slower routing method.
Yeah, the pro gamer method here.
Pro, quote unquote.
That is true, Aries. Although Icola did really good bank routing this seed. Yeah.
Yes, Paul. Icola found Goron first, and then got Zora right after. Just they never full cleared the interior.
Yeah, they were in he was in Pirate Fortress first and did almost all the checks but just left this one out. And it was just the one not to leave out this time. That's always the risk when you play by skipping checks like this. I can't do that. I full clear every location I'm at. I just don't know how you play with like skipping a check and then it's on the back of my mind, but it still could be there, and then you have to go back and I'm not about that life, you know.
By the way, Wispy, did you know that if you're in the air when you get this item, that the game crashes?
Really? I had no idea. Oh,
I found that out. Yeah, so don't use the Goron ground pound. Don't do a backflip. Don't do a jump attack.
Yeah, that's really good to know. Did you know you could softlock on Pamela as well? No, straight up crash on Pamela.
That I did not know.
Okay, so the steps are very easy. So you go inside the house. You take the hookshot out so that you have it in your hand, and then you heal Pamela's father. Then once you go through the healing cutscene as it should, and once you're out of it, bam, crush.
Ah.
It's my go-to for if I have the possibility to do Pamela and I'm tired of the seed and I want to DNF, I just Pamela crush.
Reap, the item that you get from Egos, or in this case, the song.
Yeah.
Let's make a commitment to orphan 1 check per seed. Well, considering how the seeds have been lately, we already have an orphan. Her name is Pamela.
Yeah, we can keep orphaning Pamela. But yeah, I could start orphaning Wart. I have no problem skipping that check actually.
Honestly, with how many Pamela checks have gone to be dead and all that, we can actually just start our own Pamela orphanage.
I did roll a Pamela required seed for S4. Might be the only one you haven't checked, Axel, though. Yes, we'll just put Cafe in the orphanage as well. Why not? We know he's an adult, but yeah, he'll just get pulled into the orphanage. I'm an adult. Yeah, sure thing, Cafe. Yeah, all the bombers to go into the orphanage. No school in Clocktown, so I can count. Is it making you cry? That's why we have a crying mask after all. Phase. Sky, it's okay, Bear. You're learning how to count.
Funnily enough, I mentioned earlier, it took me a while to learn the alphabet. I actually knew how to count to 100 before that.
But can count to 19.
Well, like I said, 1, 2, skip a few, 99, 100.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That checks out. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I don't know how to count either. Also, I must point out that Icola is looking for what probably. I hope he's not looking for the mirror shield inside Stone Tower Temple.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he picked up a bean and some water along the way, but yeah.
Meanwhile, welcome raiders from Bewilderbeast.
Yeah, I think I saw him play Twilight Princess speedrun earlier, and it's a PB. Congratulations.
Ooh, very nice. Also, tracker for Icola, please mark the George Mass. Thank you.
Hey, Dylan.
Hello.
Yeah, the race is basically solved at this point. We're just waiting for Aosuna to finish. It's unfortunately, but it's unlikely for Icola to get his mirror shield at this point.
Oh, although I will say this, Gomez will be a lot better for Aosuna than it would be for Icola.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but Kokiri Sword Gomez is absolute pain. You could even get unlucky on the bats here, because without double magic, you need to at some point kill the bats with a bomb to get a magic refill. And sometimes RNG just does not want to work with you and just gives you arrows.
Mm-hmm. Where was GFS? Good.
Zoe Grotto, I think.
Yeah, Zoe Grotto.
Punch Rock was Zora in this seed.
Yeah, Punch Rock was Zora.
Oh, that's a super bow-lock bow.
Wow.
Ironically, though, that could have actually been your first bow.
Yeah, if you're crazy enough to go here. Wait, no, because wouldn't you need Blue Boss Warp to get LG? Yeah, you would need Blue Boss Warp to get LG.
Oh, right. So never mind. I was referring to Out of Logic, Fox, but even then, you couldn't because you need LG.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just straight up impossible. That's a shame. But it's really interesting that it's the second bow we get in this seed. Like, given how long the bow was holding the seed back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, that bow was so bow-locked, honestly, you were never gonna get that.
Where's the last one? Like, is it gonna be on Twin Mall?
We're either gonna potentially see it, or Wispy, you got the spoiler log, so after the race.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to look for that last bow location. Any other items, like anyone in the chat wants to see, or like or that you want to see, Axel?
I guess like sword upgrades too, besides GFS, obviously.
Yeah, true. We haven't seen any so far.
Zoe Grotto is just a grotto in the Twin Islands area. When you go up the ramp, there's a tree, and there's a grotto right by that tree. It's referred to as such because Zoe created logic for that grotto, and people were not aware that it exists.
Yeah, it's the racetrack grotto in the spoiler log. Like
If I'm being perfectly honest, MMR has introduced me to grottos I never knew existed.
Oh yeah, me too. Or just things I never knew existed. Icola disappeared from existence for me.
Oh, nobody knew about the scarecrow that lets you access besides Zoe. That leads you to that grotto. So yeah. Is there anything in the race room regarding Icola, or?
Well, they have delay, so we have the results, but I'm trying to see why it ended so suddenly. Oh yeah, it probably ended the stream, which would get rid of the delay. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch back the lead audio in the meantime because we're getting silence otherwise.
So we kind of missed it almost 10 minutes ago, but happy 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's possible that maybe internet connection issue or something
No,
that kind of just killed
chat
it.
is saying it's because of delay and the fact that ending the stream gets rid of delay.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, either way, shoutouts to both our runners, Aosuna and Icola. Of course, to our trackers, Basepoint and Chuckles. And not joining me on commentary, more like I'm the one joining them, Wispy, who is also our e-streamer. You can blame her for the seed.
Yeah. Okay. We could have a Aosuna interview while the game is playing, because yeah, Icola spoiled the result at this point. We kind of knew, but we could wait. It's not like we're super yeah.
Ooh, bad timing on Aosuna's spikes to come out.
Yeah, it happens. It's always a bit of a pain.
Path of Snowhead not being nice today.
Nope. Like most days, and then we still have to go to all the way up on Snowhead.
Snowhead Temple though will just be go moded. We have hookshot. We have all the good stuff. We don't have to check anything.
Yeah.
I can agree with Skygirl. This was a pretty evenly matched seed, especially between the two runners. The only thing that really kind of sucked was the fact that both Mirror Shield and Bow for Icola was what did him in.
That's such a shame for Icola, because he really was in the lead for a solid part of the seed. Up until that bow, he was in a... Like, it was a small lead that could have been easily undone. But given that he later found Fierce Deity, Which, yeah, we don't know if he would have found it anyways, but...
Can
Yeah.
I hype comment the Snowhead Temple like a sports moderator? And Aosuna is just running right up that ledge. Will they fall off? Will they fall off? They're getting pretty close, pretty close. They make that turn. Oh, they made it! It's good!
He made it! Give it up for Aosuna!
And now, pushing that block. Very nicely done.
The bull horns. I can do the bull horns. You're welcome.
As long as it's not Vuvuzelas.
Nah, I can't do that.
Do you remember when YouTube had that as an option to play over every video?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that was... Wow, what a time to be alive that was at this time, eh?
That was way too damn long ago.
Yeah. I'm glad we escaped this era.
And Aosuna makes the pixel shot, skipping quite a bit of the dungeon and saving some time in the process.
Yes, Spec.
Yeah, he shut off his stream, which ended the delay, so yeah. Yeah, things that we learned from the seed. Full clear your watts and skip checks wisely. Ice was on Odawa, where Icola pretty much saw that and thought, okay, I got the watt, I'm out of here. But Mirror was also there, and was required for Goron Lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I didn't expect Woodfall Temple to have double items. Oh no, that jump.
Unfortunately, a bit short of that jump from Aosuna is gonna have to go burn themselves to the ground and get right back up there to redo it. Yeah, Icola probably just felt really behind after getting that bow, so they thought, okay, I gotta kind of rush this. If it's on Odawa, great, I could just not worry about checking the rest of the temple, but yeah, rest of the temple was required.
Oh, nice getting that skip here.
I want to say Icola did last locate that bow.
Yeah, I don't remember if there being maybe Pinnacle Rock, because I think
They did Pinnacle Rock before that.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah,
that's
so last locate.
yeah, because that's when we found Letter to Mama.
Yeah, I thought it was after, but yeah, you might be right. I'm not sure, but it was last locate or really close to last locate. I mean, who would think, oh, my first bow is going to be in Pirate Fortress in this seed?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but first I must get my Zora mask. Oh, it's on the Punch Rock grotto in Road to Ikana. Where was my Goron? On Clifford, of course.
Yep. We don't know where the third bow is. We only found the second one.
Yeah, I'll be checking the spoiler in a few. I'm actually going to download it now.
Mm-hmm. And for those curious, the second one was found on the chest in Stone Tower, which required beans.
Hilarious, honestly.
If it is on Worth, that would be insane. Chances are the other bow that we're missing is locked behind the bow, so who knows?
We'll see in a few. We just have to wait until the seed is over. We'll get into the interview phase with Aosuna, and we'll check a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Icola skipped 2 critical things, you see. That was also very unlucky. Yeah, it wasn't just mirror, but even with a bow skip, it was still not that far behind Aosuna. But yeah, the mirror shield really put him behind. So far, it's a really clean GOAT here.
And that's why this boss is the GOAT.
That is true. It's pretty fun to pull off the quick kill when you can, but then sometimes you get trolled by that stalactite that just falls into the wrong spot, which happened twice in bracket so far from the restreams that I've seen.
I wonder if Aosuna was hoping that would be FD.
Yeah, that's what you're always hoping to see on the bosses when you're in go mode. You go like FD. Oh, damn it.
Like at this point, you don't really want it to be FD because, like, damn it, I wanted that earlier. But at the same time, you also want it.
So that's going to be Majora without FD, but with Great Fairy Sword, so shouldn't take too long here.
And Aosuna does have 2 fairies, so they're safe.
Oh, that's right, yeah. He really planned ahead on this one. He was like, I do not want to die.
I wouldn't be surprised if those were for George and not so much for Majora, but he
Yeah,
did
that's
have a good George fight, so.
Yeah, that's a good point on by SRS business. I'm gonna be able to read names one day.
Serious business.
Oh, serious business. That's how it works. If it was mirror on Odowa, then it really reduces the pool of items that Icola could check for his for the Ice Arrow for his last item, basically.
But Azuki's is also pointing out there was still quite a bit left to do, and for all we know, that Song of Sonata of Awakening on Goron Village may not have been the Wath, because we did have Mask of Truth there, and we still had the Swamp Title deed to turn in. So,
it could have been the War for Kita, which is quite out of the way, especially when you've already cleared the rest of Graveyard. So there was still a fair bit to do, but yeah. Phase 1 was pretty fast here. No surprise with that Great Fairy Sword.
Deku versus George. George wins.
Why is George hovering here? I don't think I've ever seen that.
He's just sinking into the floor. He's just, going back to his natural habitat of Great Bay Temple.
Of swimming, yeah, makes sense.
Exactly.
He's trying his best. But I'm still not gonna give a gold star to George, I'm sorry. Even as a remain. Still got a special place in hell. Oh, the remain that took the hit for Majora here.
Damn it.
And Aosuna getting whipped into shape.
Well, when a problem comes along, you must whip it. And right now, Link is the problem.
Oh my god. Yeah, getting absolutely grieved by Majora right here.
Crack that whip. Licorice whip.
Oh my.
It was George body blocking too.
Oh,
Aosuna not having good luck with the positioning, sadly.
Yeah, it's also a bit of timing. He went for that second one a bit too fast, but oh my god, he's getting griefed by the remain as well.
At this point, you got 24 arrows. Just shoot down the stupid mask. Right into the portal.
Well, we are seeing that Aosuna did well getting those fairies after all.
We haven't used one yet. We got the big blades.
Getting kicked! Come on, we're so close now.
And then shot. There we go!
There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm GG to Aosuna. Finish time of 2 hours 22 minutes. That was a really good race. I'm going to pull in Aosuna for his interview right here.
Alright.
GG, Aosuna.
GG.
Well
Hi,
done
everyone.
on the win.
Thanks.
So, what are your thoughts on the race? On the seat, maybe?
The beginning was really difficult for me because, as you could see, the Goron mask was not in good location. But yeah,
No.
it was pretty difficult in the beginning. So I wasn't really confident because Icola is one of the main streamer I looked up because I learned everything from his stream and others, but so I know he's better than me. So that was really difficult finding the Goron mask so late.
Yeah, I think you did find him behind him, but
Yep.
not by much. Like, it was really close.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
kind of helped start off the race in your favor was you getting the bow when Icola dipped that tank, and they had to come back for it, which was probably a last location.
Oh, okay.
And after that, it was pretty much a race of execution. And when we found out, Mirror Shield's required, so anyone's race. But then you found Mirror Shield in Woodfall Temple, and then Ice Arrows. Icola skipped that Mirror Shield,
Oh, okay.
which pretty much put the race in your favor at that point.
Yeah, that's obviously, yeah. Okay. I wasn't expecting something like that, but yeah, I guess he thought the Ice Arrows were way of the hero, so he dipped into
Yes.
that. Yeah,
I was
okay,
actually
okay.
pretty unlucky for him, because, like, any other item any other item that wasn't Mirror Shield on Odolwa would have made him full clear the
Yeah.
dungeon. But the
Yeah.
fact that he got an item on Odolwa, he was like, oh, that's my wolf, I'm just gonna exit, because I think he was probably I would love to hear his thought, but he was probably feeling behind the whole race as well because of that Goron location and because of that bow location, especially because he skipped the bow in Pirate Fortress and had to come back later. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's probably why he started like being super aggressive in his play. Found the Ice Arrow on Odowa, like left the temple without checking, didn't find his Mirror Shield, and that was basically GG for you at this point.
Yeah, but that's okay because I wasn't expecting either to find Mirror Shield and the Ice Arrows in
Yeah,
Woodfall Temple.
neither
So
were we.
Yeah.
Like, we saw the Mirror Shield, but we were like, oh, okay, that's our Woodfall
Yeah,
Temple. Now it's gonna be a
exactly.
game of looking for ice. So we were already
Yeah.
thinking like, oh, Secret Shrine or something. Then you beat Odowa, and we're like, Ice Arrow? Okay.
Yeah. That was pretty much the moment I was like, oh, I know Icola is better than me, so that's difficult at this point. But yeah, given he didn't find his bow, just like me, so yeah, it was hard for him to be close.
Yeah. We also saw your Ocean Spider House. I'm guessing you're not that familiar with doing the Ocean Spider House reward.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, Ocean Spider House and Swamp Spider House, I might have done them like 5 times each. So yeah, every time I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find it. It's gonna take a long time. So that's why I slow down time, because I knew it was gonna take me took me a lot of time, and I had to do the Romania ranch for the song, so I slowed down time because I wanted to do both of them in the first day. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I started to play Majora's Mask like March or something like that, and yeah, that was not a location that I did most of the time. So
Yeah. To be fair, Icola also had some issue with Spider House. Like you could also tell that he was not familiar with it, and it's not very common for it to actually require the Spider House. So yeah, it's perfectly normal. But yeah, you both lost time. So I think chat wanted to know earlier where were the last bow, because one of the bow, you don't know this, but Icola found one of the other bow which was on Stone Tower, like the bean locked chest.
Oh, okay.
And the last bow, so the third bow, was on Shiro, with the Lance of Truth being on Zora Hall stage lights. So every bow was bow locked, so there was no way of getting bailed here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was pretty good for me, in fact. Yeah.
Yeah. That bow location in Pirate Fortress is like technically yes, it's in logic, but my god, is it uncommon?
But at this point, I think it was the same for him. But you have Gone Mask, you have like 2 or 3 checks left, and I directly goes to went for Icona. Road to Icola?
Yeah.
To find behind I wanted to do that before doing the chess minigame. And I found the Zora's Mask and I was like, okay. So Pirate Fortress is a good idea now.
Yeah.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, that was really interesting. Like everything that was not common to see in the seed was here. Like something on Clifford before Zora. Yeah, the bow in Pirate Fortress, just all this stuff.
No, that was in fact the beginning was really difficult. I tried to remember what I did, so because I thought I skipped through something, so most of the time I was thinking of what I did, and in fact no, I didn't missed anything, so maybe 1 check, 3 or 3 checks. But that was really difficult in fact.
Yeah, I can imagine. I think anyone would have struggled a little bit in this seed at the beginning. Anything else you want to add about the seed or about upcoming matches? Maybe you want to know the brackets.
I already know because that was kind of a joke. I found that Dodo is my next opponent, so
yeah.
This is the end for me. Thank you for inviting me in this tournament.
Yeah.
No, there's still the lower bracket.
Yeah, no, the difficult. One of the best player in Majora's Mask, so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I would be playing against Bucky in the loser brackets as well.
Okay.
I think Bucky dropped out, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's right. So Icola is actually directly qualifying for loser round 2.
I do have 2 questions, and that's where are the regular sword upgrades?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me because you found GFS and Icola has Fierce Deity, which I do not remember where it was. So
okay.
Captain Kita's chest, which we also was gilded, was one of the sword upgrades. And let me find the other one. Stone Tower Almost Room Chest.
Yeah, we're not getting that one.
No one would get that one. And Fierce Deity, I just need a refresher for where it was. Bayo Baba Grotto, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, tell me that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, I was expecting to do that because when I found out the Mirror Shield, I finished the Woodfall Temple, and I thought to do okay, I'm gonna clear a terminal field and maybe a pirate fortress before doing anything else. The really bad location. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was a fun seed to watch on the restream. It's always the case for my seeds. Not fun for runners, but really fun
Yeah.
for restream.
And as Chad is also pointing out, lower bracket is full of some high-seeded guys, and yeah, we've seen quite a few upsets this season. Zavi taking the win over Dat Lawset, who wasn't an 8 seed, versus Zavi's 25. Nacho being seed 24 beat Vidya James, who was seeded 9th. There was another one. Painapple, who was the 30th seed, taking out Bro Tinderdos knocking him into the lower bracket, who was ranked 3rd. Keizo losing to the other section. Other section was ranked 6. Never mind, that one doesn't count.
Yeah, that wasn't one of the upset. This one.
But Tony Big Blind beating Just Sam, actually. 11 for Sam and 22 for Tony. It's definitely been quite an interesting season so far.
Yeah, that loser bracket is looking like a minefield.
Mm-hmm. But if you guys are interested in more MMR races, we actually do have more coming up later today. In fact, in 3 hours, there's going to be 2 races. I Don't Know versus Mr. Mario 7788 and Spec versus Pojo Lone Wolf. That'll be fun.
Yeah, at least one of those is getting restreamed. Then later we have this weekend we have Pixel Shake versus Yuki's, and later Tony versus Section, Alf versus Michi, and let's see on Sunday what we have, because we have a lot of MMR is going to be
this weekend.
Guppy versus Lowaway is also
on Sunday, and then we have Trev Person versus Andrea, whatever it is.
Yeah, also that one. So if you want to watch more MMR, stay tuned for Zelda Speedrun, because we're gonna see a lot of that.
Yeah, and Pixel versus Ukis is in 12 hours from now.
Yeah.
Andrea.
I'm also rolling for that one.
No way.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Next time I'll gen the seed like 30 minutes before, just to make sure we have time.
Maybe I just sign up for a restreamer, then maybe we'll see how long it takes for me to generate a seed. 2 hours later, we're still generating a seed somehow.
Yeah, gonna be the most logic edge case ever. But yeah, congratulations again on your win. Aosuna, I know you have an interview on the French restream as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna head for that. So thank you for the interview and thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. So
thank you for coming for the interview and thank you for being on the restream.
Yeah. See you.
Bye. Yeah, and I think that's also a good point to end it for us as well, because we already talked about the schedule, the brackets. So just stay tuned for more MMR real soon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a brain fart to remember how to do the rest of the restream steps.
Crispy, no!
I'm losing my mind. No, I'm just gonna wish you all a really good evening, and we'll see you real soon for more races. Bye!
Bye!